Hi guys, in today's tutorial I would like to show you how you can create a tileable vertical wire using the observers in a cheap way. In theory you could just stack observers up to the top and down again to create a vertical wire, but I was asked by a viewer if there was a cheap way to do this, and this is what I came up with. So if I press this button, this lamp will turn on, and if I press this button here, the wire goes around and this one turned on. This is done in a very cheap way, just with some pistons and blocks. For the wire downwards you need 11 blocks, 2 pistons and an observer per line, and for the right side you need 2 blocks, 11 gravity blocks, an observer and a sticky piston for one segment. So let me show you how you can build up one segment. For the wire upwards, let's start with this. You just place down your sticky piston and then a block on top, because with an observer it will kind of act like a flip-flop. Then you stack your 11 blocks on top of there and place down your observer, which then goes again into a block, and then the next one right here, and then again 11 blocks and so on. So this would go up, and if I now press a button you can see the flip-flop effect. Up there the block is extended and now it retracts. The downside for this side here is that it takes a while to reset the system once it got triggered, so you can't spam the button or have a constant input into this vertical wire here. Then you would have to use slime blocks and redstone blocks to create it, where you need to have a gap of 1 in between. For the wire downwards, we should maybe start at a little bit higher. We need to detect a change. So in this case it was a piston here, but it could be anything like a block being moved in front. And then we just put a piston, and then we put 10 blocks, an observer facing downwards, then another block and a piston facing upwards. When this is pushed down it will give a signal which makes the piston extend and push it up again. And then we just detect this piston being changed and put that into the next piston. So then we can just have our 10 blocks again, our observer facing downwards and a block, and then the piston, and put that just into a signal. Because this block is being powered, we can just extract the signal from right there. I now also connected up this side over here with a redstone wire into a sticky piston with an observer in front to just get one signal out of the 2 that the observer is producing because of the sand falling down. And if I now press the button over here, you can see that this lamp also turns on, so we can now have all 3 inputs individually turning on our lamps. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, then of course feel free to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share this video with your friends, and I hope to see you then in the next video. Until then, have a great day.